Hello, hello. Welcome to today's messages. Ouch, and I burned myself a little bit. But that's okay. We don't mind this. What's going on? Get out of here. Okay. Thank you for being here. Welcome to today and all of the messages we have for us. Yeah, that we're going to tap into to bring us, lead us, guide us, take us, make us, and awake us. Yes. I hope you are well. Choosing light constantly. Oh, spilling water. Okay. Don't cry over spilled things. Let's ask the Arcturians to set the tone, to set the mood for us today. Okay. What do we got? We got 2. Okay, what's this one? Emergence and I got a new wisdom. Emergence and wisdom. Wisdom, emergence. Okay. Wisdom, emergence. The earth energy of wisdom centers you in your body, granting access to your own inner wisdom. Centered in the body. Wisdom. Gorgeous. Emergence helps you leave your cocoon once and for all without feeling doubt or insecure. You can now spread your wings and show who you really are. Emergence into who you are. Gorgeous. Let's do it like that. Beautiful. Yes. Okay. Wisdom and emergence. Love it. Wisdom emergence. This is about centering and grounding in your body, in your heart, so that you can connect, feel, and be in your authentic truth space, which is your newest and best version of self emerging, right? One who speaks truth, one who honors self and the light and love. Gorgeous. And then we have Tiwaz. Okay, Tiwaz. Eagle spirit, and I feel like he's holding the sword of truth there. Right? This is the new you emerging as a truth speaker, or maybe you always have been a truth speaker, and this is you claiming that destiny. Right? Not all of our environments growing up has been one that is conducive, supportive, congruent to truth speakers, right? Because people who are in denial, who are in shadow, who are blind to their own, they don't want to hear truth because they are living in a world disconnected from their own truth, right? So if you show up speaking truth, they are a lot heavier on the hand with you to keep you quiet, to keep you doubtful, second guessing yourself, not trusting. And that's just the thing, right? You're like, this is the truth. And they're like, no, it's not. And you're like, but it is. And they're like, nope. And then you start to be like, well, maybe it's not, because everyone around me doesn't seem to think so. Yeah, but maybe everyone around you didn't want to hear it, know it, feel it, see it, show it. And therefore, it was a quieting of you, right? Okay, we got it. From the greatest heights, the eagle has a balanced and broader perspective of the world. Liberated from the tight personal viewpoints of those on the ground, he is able to see the true lay of the land. That's right. That's you removing yourself from the deniers of truth environment and elevating your consciousness, your mind, your thoughts, your being into one who sees more, right? Who sees the truth without a doubt and knowing. Okay. Tiwaz has a righteous warrior energy. Honor is its defining quality. Absolutely. With this rune comes the promise of a good and just outcome. Scales will be balanced. You might be asked in a position of leadership to make personal sacrifices. Do what you know to be right, as courage and a worthy cause will be victorious. Justice, honor, sacrifice, loyalty, and victory. Wow. So your wisdom and your emergence of your truest and highest version of self will be victorious because truth always wins. Well, truth is the way, the light, the love path. And light always wins. Truth is light's BFF. Right? The truth will set you free. Beautiful. The truth will set you free. Gorgeously. Okay, I managed to get in here and get this reading done before the sun came and shone its brightness all over the place, although I miss the rainbows. I miss the rainbows already. I love them. But you can't really see what the cards are doing, right? It's so bright and glary. But that is okay. The meanings, the messages are still present and relevant. Okay, let's do a weird shuffle. And call it a day. We'll just start putting them out there. What are the messages? Who's coming out to shine today in this here reading of love? What are we doing? Okay. Like this, is it? Like this, is it? Oh. Okay. Ta-da. Okay. So what's this? What's this? Reaching a goal. Yes, this embracing of yourself with your wisdom, stepping, emerging, bird's eye view, knowing, big picture, warrior gorgeousness. You have finished your cocooning stage and are emerging the butterfly, full of wisdom. Gorgeous. And one of the things that your wisdom has taught you, shown you, encouraged you to do is to maintain your emotional stability, regularity, right? You are no longer manipulatable from other people, right? You decide how you feel for how long, period. Yes, because you have the big picture. You understand that these little minor, inconvenient, insignificant things that can happen around you are just that, minor and insignificant, when you pull away and are aware of the big picture, which is your emotional regularity. None of it. You are holding this frequency of love, and none of these little things are worth disrupting that for. Yes. Wow. Okay, we got the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles side by side right down here. So this is your authenticity. This is your gorgeous, shining bright, your intuition, your protectedness, your sunflower power, gorgeous truth-speakingness. This is your ability to be stable, confident, sturdy in your physical realm. Okay, this could be the keeping, maintaining of your home and work environment, your earthly realms, right? So this is a beautiful balance of the masculine and the feminine. Yes. Okay. What are these? Wow. What? Okay, so you are a magician and you are creating a world of abundance, okay? And this is your legacy, and it's freaking gorgeous, okay? This is your wisdom, your abundance, your material realm. This is the result of this balancing and maintenance of your realms. Okay, we've got this. Yeah, so this is the constant evaluation of anything that comes your way, any emotions, right? So somebody cuts you off in traffic and flips you the bird and throws one of these out the window or something like that and points at you, right? I'm just trying to make it super personal. And then you, instead of being like, hey, what's that? And responding reactively, you are like, nah, that's not worth my time, energy, or effort. That's obviously somebody else's thing going on. We'll just let them carry on, and we will too, okay? And so this is the effects people have upon you, and you maintaining your regularity regardless of what's going on with the people around you. Okay, yeah, straightforward. Okay, we got happening behind the scenes and making choices. Okay, so that is interesting. Let's see what else. Oh my God. Okay, this is the intention of love. Yes, and this is exactly where you are at. You are in a love frequency with intention. You are intending to maintain, to move forward. This is your wisdom. This is your new version of self emerging as one who turns everything into love, which is freaking gorgeous. What are these? Okay, this is your overflowing cup. This is you. This is you, the vessel, and your joy, your love, your liquid sunshine overflowing beautifully. Okay, and this overflow seems lucky, brings in lucky, seemingly lucky things that overflow and affect all those cups around you. Okay, and this is what draws people in. They're like, well, how are you so lucky? I want some of that. I want to get in on some of that beautiful, beautiful liquid sunshine that's oozing all around you. Gorgeous. And we've got the 2 cups at the bottom. Okay, some beautiful balanced uniting. Balanced uniting. Okay, so we got the 2 5s coming out here. I feel like this is the shedding of the old things into this new. Okay, this is the thing. These are the things you had to overcome to become independent and thriving in your environment. Okay, you had to overcome this fear of being left out, the FOMO, fear of being left out in the cold, fear of abandonment, right? And also, those thoughts of like, they don't want me in there anyways, as a means to keep yourself in the cold, as opposed to, this victim mentality of like, I need somebody to come pick me up and bring me into the warmth. Otherwise I'm stuck in this cold, right? But you have 2 feet in a heartbeat. You can pick yourself up and bring yourself into the warm spaces, right? This is that evolution and the wisdom and the emergence of self and confidence of one who makes life happen for them, right? This is your big picture stuff. Yes, you are one who can care for themselves, tend to themselves, okay? And then the 5 of Cups too, we have this emotional mindfulness, okay? We got the 4 here. Oh, and we have another 5. So 3 5s, which indicate change, okay? And this is the change that you have made to become an overflowing cup. Yes, to become independent, tending your own and seeing the rewards of it, right? The being in your space, your sacred sanctuary space, with appreciation and gratitude for the work that you've done in the tending, in the creation and maintaining of. Okay, I'm going to put them back in. They want to come back, they can. And then we've got the 10 of Cups at the bottom. Okay, so this is what you are transferring, transforming these. This is your magician status, right? You take those thoughts and you transform them into gold. You take the coal and transform it into diamonds. You take the base metal and turn it into liquid sunshine, because you are a star. Okay, you are one meant to shine and to share your experience. Your experience has taught you. You've spent enough time on the ground to recognize the value of elevating high enough to see the big picture, to see the lay of the land, to see and recognize the things that are up ahead, right? The eagle's nest in a ship affords the eagle to see better than everyone else down lower, right? And that is your connection to your wisdom. Gorgeous. Okay, star, I think that you are here. Okay, your balanced love heart space, your alchemy draws in the people and creates a lucky positive feedback loop. Okay, and this is your experience of becoming, intending, being solid and grounded in your physical abundance and your self-reflection, recognition of all things that come up against or counteract your intentions, right? We can say one thing but mean another. We can see or intend one thing, but our internal belief systems counteract it, right? We can think, or we can say the ships are coming in, but we can also think that maybe they aren't, right? And this causes resistance. This causes a resistance. Okay, I feel like this ship coming in, though, is connected to your stability, to your material realm. That is yet to be seen, right? The ships haven't arrived yet, and so we don't necessarily know exactly everything that's on the ships. We just know that it is going to be great, wonderful, beautiful, and amazing. 2211. I just glanced up and saw. Okay. Let us see what else. I want to know what this 2 of Swords is all about. balancing, decision. Just makes me think of intuition, making choices based on your intuition, okay? Because that moon is so big and the eyes are covered, right? So you're not using your eyes to make choices here. And it's this balance with the scales. So this one always makes me think of daily choices, right? Moment to moment choices that you make that either keep you in the light or otherwise, right? And you are maintaining this regular love vibe. Regular love vibe. Yes, because you're the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this could be the Queen of Pentacles who is sitting. This is messages. Okay, so you could be sharing things from the heart that you are picking up from your signs and synchronicities from your divine spirit team. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles here with the King of Pentacles. We've got divine counterparts on the board. Okay, so this could be a choice when to shine and speak and be authentic and seen, and when to recover sanctuary, sacred place, space, home, time. Okay, and then these messages of love, right? The Knight of Cups with the cup there and on the passionate pathway to deliver. Okay, and so these are both messages. This could be an emotional message that you receive from your spirit team, your guides, something that resonates on a level that you feel, right? In your heart space. It kind of cracks you open, those aha moments that you're like, what? Oh my goodness. That completely rewrites everything that I thought I knew and makes things look different, right? This is that perspective, wisdom shift. And your emergence into as one who sees, receives. Okay. Maybe here. Okay, because part of your shining could be your ability to translate these messages or alchemize them, have a way of communicating what you receive that is digestible for many. And it's tied to your experience, right? Your experience, neural networks, neural pathways. Well, I know for me, like, because I have the kind of mind that finds patterns. It's kind of like I data collect, right? We all data collect, but I'm just speaking from my experience because that's all I got. So data, right? And every piece is like a piece of a puzzle that goes in its appropriate file. And once there are many pieces in a file, things start to take shape. Things start to make sense. A picture starts to form, okay? And then they act as bigger, more complex pieces of a bigger, more complex puzzle, right? And how they all interact with each other and interplay. And so I think that's why, for me, I can utilize many different angles to communicate with. Not right now, maybe, but in general. Okay, I don't know. I was trying to give an example, but maybe you know what I'm saying. Maybe you know what I'm saying. Maybe you do. Maybe you will once you marinate on it for a bit. Maybe I will once I hear it on the other side. Okay. Okay. So we've got this gorgeousness here. What else do you have for us? What is this? What is this? Okay, another 5. Okay, dedication. So your dedication to your masculine and feminine balance of shining an authentic and sturdy, stable groundedness and emotionally regular. This is very important, okay? Same with your sanctuary your sanctuary space that you recalibrate, that you return to restore, and your trust and faith in the things yet to be revealed, to the unseen. Okay, it did come back out again. So this is the in or out. This is your going into the heart space, the balancing of the masculine and feminines, the choosing of the heart. Okay, and I'm just going to put that over here because I feel like this is part of your experience, part of the process of becoming an overflowing cup. And part of your intention setting, right? We need to set the intention to go within, to pick ourselves up. And it's a choice that you make, right? When you're sitting out in the cold and realizing that nobody is going to come save you, you need to make the decision to decide to intend that you are going to pick yourself up and bring yourself into the warmth of the heart, internal, right? And this is part of the experience that nobody can do this for you. Nobody can balance center. Nobody can turn you into a magician. Nobody could reinstate love as the mayor of your internal town except you. And that is wisdom, right? And the Nine of Pentacles came out again. Okay, so your sanctuary, this is yourself. You chose to go within into balance, and you now have visual confirmation of the benefits of that on yourself, for yourself, with yourself. Excuse me. A piece of pepper from breakfast. That got me in the throat chakra. Okay. This is your pathway to becoming one who speaks truth from their throat chakra. Confidently, right? The Queen of Wands is confident, fearlessness. And the King of Pentacles is balanced, stable. And we got the King of Cups and Temperance. Okay, so to become one who is a king in the heart space, it's a process. It's a process of becoming. You don't just become one who is heart-centered. And I mean, okay, so right away, it's like, yes, we're born this way. But, then through a process of conditioning and environmental and all that kind of stuff, we forget, we get disconnected, we build barriers around our heart space. And this is the unlearning process to relearn how to tear those boundaries down, those walls, the iron fortress of solitude, right? To stand firm and solid and stable in our heart space. This is the process of becoming. And your heart is shining. Okay, there's also this balance within your sanctuary space, right? This is the giving your heart time, checking in with your heart regularly to make sure that your heart is singing and happy and fulfilled and nurtured and shining bright. Okay. We've also got the King of Swords at the bottom here, which is your discernment and your ability to communicate your needs, your boundaries, and all of the above, which is an important part of all of the things. No, I can't go out today. I need to soak in a tub. No, I can't do those things because I'm already overstimulated or tapped out energetically and I got nothing to give. Okay, that's your transformation process that you went through, learning how to create boundaries. And this upside down, it's giving me this emerging, right? You are emerging. You are coming out of your transformation phase. We are constantly transformationing. We are constantly evolving, expanding. And so this transforming, right, evolution, this is going to be a regular thing. But you right now are in the emerging stage from your last transformation, and you're coming out with a broader perspective, an eagle eye view perspective, which is giving you all the wisdom in the world. Okay, so transformation is everywhere. So let's just put it there. Transformed into one who is wise. With boundaries. Wise with boundaries. Yeah. Boundaries around your energy. Boundaries around your flow. Yes. Okay. Oopsie. Okay, we'll go through one last time in this deck. If there's anything else that wants to come out today for this reading from this deck, do it now or forever hold your peace. We've got patience and judgment. Okay, patience for this new life that you are emerging into. Okay, there's a process. There's a process. We've got to trust the process. Trust the unseen parts of the process of becoming this overflowing cup. Okay, this is it takes patience. It's a process. Energy can build up momentum and things can happen fast, but things need to clear out, and it does so in the way that it needs to do. So if you are, say, in your 40s and you've had that many years energy turning in one direction, it's going to take time for that energy to stop, shift, move, start building up speed in the other direction as old things swirl out, right? They keep coming back, but it's a echo of remnants of the old world, right? This is why we don't pay too much attention to them. We maintain this regardless because we're aware, we have the wisdom and the perspective that these are all just old, lingering residue of the past that need to go through its process in order to clear the water, right? We can think of like a pond that had been overly full of bacteria or cloudy or whatever your analogy, right? And you put in some new plants that are going to clean the pond, but it's not instant, right? The plants have to go through their process in order to work through all of the things for the water to be clear. And I feel like we are so close. There is just a little bit of cloudiness in the pond, but very soon we're starting to get little glimpses of beautiful treasures and magic that are all at the bottom of this pond that we haven't been able to see because it was so cloudy before, right? This is that it's always been there. You've always been there. There's just been things in the way that have kept you from seeing, knowing, feeling, accessing. And you are doing a great job processing those things, letting those things go, balancing those things out, recognizing, creating boundaries, cutting away. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. We've got the golden teacher. Yes, magic mushroom introspection, which is a number 15. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. This is a time to expand your awareness by going within, for the teacher might actually be you. When you turn your attention inwards through meditation and stillness, you are able to connect to realms beyond your imagination. In shamanism, practitioners can access the three worlds, upper, middle, and lower, by journeying, which is like a form of meditation. Within each plane of existence, you can communicate with practically anything and anyone without the limits of time and distance. This is why you contain the whole universe inside you and why you are your own best teacher. The golden teacher mushroom is said to have a mild potency and is therefore good for beginners. This may be an indication you are at the beginning of your studies or to take your time slowly with something. Mild is the key word here. There is no need to do anything in excess. You can gain the answers you seek through some of the smallest acts. Golden teachers may be used for enlightenment, but they also teach you to obtain the same level of consciousness without them. They are here to show you what you are capable of and how to break through the limits you place on yourself that keep you stuck in your physical reality. It is time to see beyond linear time and space and realize the potential you have within. Wow. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mushrooms. How about here? How about here? Okay. Whew. Wow. Okay, let's get spirit oracles. See if the spirit and emotion come out to play today. What will they say? What will they say? The elephant. Beautiful. Elefante. Unstoppable. Auspicious and wise. Wisdom. The elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck. Like Ganesh, the elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. It is said that the elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured the path will soon become clear. Your pond will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. Okay, so one-pointed, focused, generous, and loving when in balance. Out of balance, misunderstands fate. And to bring into balance, trust. Yes. You are trusting in all of the things, even when they seem to be right? Even if they are remnants of the old world, you are maintaining your love resonance, your frequency. And that is a beautiful thing. And that is a beautiful thing. Okay, let's get some charmy charms here. all of the charms. Okay, we got the rhino. Okay, so the rhino, I don't know if you know this, but rhinos, if they smell a fire, they will come running and stomp it out, which is beautiful. They're like, no fires. Fires are wild and unpredictable. Okay, so they're like nature's guardians of the elements. Okay, beautiful, gorgeous, powerful, and they don't fuck around. Okay, so I think the rhino is very grounded, earth-centered. Okay, yes. We've got the twin flame butterfly. Okay, the masculine and feminine coming together to create, in balance, a beautiful, beautiful butterfly. Okay, two separate full butterflies come together to create one butterfly. Okay, so that's beautiful. We also have the sun and the moon. This is Kitty. This is Scully Sun, my three-legged ginger kitty, and sun god, I mean, and Mimsy Moon, who is a four-legged, long-tailed kitty of the moon. Okay, and together they create balance. And I feel like you have created a beautiful balance within yourself here, as demonstrated by the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Okay, yes. We've got the pineapple of abundance. Okay, this is your time to be in an abundant state. Trust it, know it, own it, feel it, allow it. Okay, we've got the spider with the rose quartz body. Okay, so this is in your self-care sanctuary, awareness of the web that you weave, okay, as being the source of your connection and receiving of frequency, right? Your web, just think of like a network as being like a web, right? And all of the lines that you place, how they affect each other, right? This tapestry that is your life. And the spider creates intentionally for its own survival, right? The efficacy of its web determines, and its placement, all of the things determines its success on what it captures in its web. So there's that. Okay, then we've got the bird of paradise. Yes, the happiness bird that is moving, shining. I don't know what it's doing. It is giving you new life. Okay, we've got the fish charm, which is like your ability to move and flow in your environment, to also, oh, it's eating something. It's got something in its mouth there. So what is that? Kind of looks like an eyeball. It's a carnivore. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think about this fish and its eyeball in its mouth? Maybe that's its third eye. Awareness about what you consume, perhaps, what you see. It's making me think of like doom scrolling. I don't know, but to be aware of something. No, I'm just kidding. Just go with the flow and be mindful of what you allow into your eye portals. Okay, and then we've got this reindeer that is jumping, and it has some characters scribed all up on its body. Okay, so this is some sort of sacred sign. Oh, this is a sign that is going to jump into your vision, your perspective, your awareness, and to watch for it. Okay, watch for the signs that are coming in for you. Yes. Okay, there it is. That's the reading. Should we just, okay, do I do this every time? Okay. So just get one of these word cards. That's it. That's the one. And it is breathe. Through the awareness of my breath, I can cross the bridge from stress to stillness. Okay. And there was talk about this stillness, stilling of your mind, of your thoughts, of your physical, in order to hear, access your awareness and your spirit guides, your higher self, your intuition. Okay. Yes. All right. Well, there it is. The messages for today. And I hope there was something beautiful for you to take away. Okay, some gorgeous things. Even if it's just reassurance that any of those residual old world things that are coming into your awareness, to let them be. Pay no attention to them. You get more of what you focus on, so you're not focusing on that. You're focusing on how far you've come, how much you are in gratitude for your life up until now, for having a safe space to be, and your dedication to your balancing. Yes. Oh, and we've got a rainbow on the kitty. So trust your intuition right now. It will guide you all the way to your heart space where you will become the master of your own realms. Okay. Love you, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.